Hi there, Tansy here. For these fingerless gloves, I'll be using two threads. They're on both 4-weight yarn acrylic, and when I mix them both, that's what the effect happens here, and both sides are exactly the same. So let's get started. Start with a slip knot, and then chain 22. And make sure you hold both of the strands together. And once you reach the number you want, you can make those gloves longer. I don't think you can make them shorter than that, but definitely you can make them longer like gauntlets, or up to your elbows. And once you reach your last chain, we're gonna start doing slip stitches all the way till the end. So skip the first chain you have there, that's your turning chain, we do not count as a stitch, and then going into the next one, draw a loop, and then keep drawing that same loop through the loop on your hook, and then go into the next stitch and keep pulling through your loop on your hook, and then you keep going just like that all the way till the end. And of course, links for those yarn and the hook will be all in the description below. Also, the sizes for the fingerless gloves you'll find here in the chart later in the video and at the end as well. And subscribe to the channel. So once you reach the end, the last chain, you chain one, and this is your turning chain, and then turn. Now we'll be working into the back loops of our work. So skipping that first turning chain, we will not count as a stitch. We'll go into the back loop and draw our slip stitch. Go into the back loop, draw a loop, draw the loop. And we keep going just like that till the end of your work. And for me, 21 stitches. So since I chained 22, I ended up with 21 stitches. This produced a 6 inches to 6 inch square. And I'm doing gloves for medium size hands. So now working through the back loops of the side that's facing you, and going from the opposite side, grabbing a stitch from there, we'll do some sewing through those loops and use on the first 7 loops there, the first 7 stitches, to close that side. So now attach your yarn again on the other side, and now we will close those 7 stitches here, and we'll have 7 stitches in the middle for our thumb. And we'll do the same thing, we'll just grab a stitch from each side and we'll do a slip stitch through there, working through the back loop, not too tight so you don't get a thick seam there. So now after doing those 7 stitches here, we have 7 in the middle, so we'll go around with single crochets to make the space for the thumb. And you're still using your hook, the same that you have. I have 6mm here. So we will be doing 3 rows of single crochets for the thumb area. And I'll meet you when I'm done with my 3 rows. So since I was using a 6mm crochet hook, now I'll go back to the 5mm, so go one size lower, and then I'll do 3 rows with a thinner hook, which will get my hole a little bit smaller for the thinner part of my thumb. So this covers the thicker part here, and then we'll have 3 rows with a thinner, well, the hole will get smaller. Go in a continuous spiral so you don't have a beginning and end of a row. Just keep track of the numbers of your rows, counting this way.